Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys move forward to everything that you do. Diving right into a market update here, we see that CoinMarketCap is showing that Fear Greed Index is neutral. So pretty much staying in limbo, everything following Bitcoin. We look here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting at $60,518.80 or so, staying within range. We actually pull up the charts here, pretty much, a slight pullback, a healthy pullback. You see that levels have been respected, and currently it's on track to make a lower low. So nothing really indicating that we'll be breaking this key counter trend line, which is pretty much just a pullback, but it is signaling that we are heading towards that trend line, that green trend line that we see on the chart here, that we've been waiting on for a while now. So stars are aligning, and our technicals have been pretty clean and pretty spot on. So been giving us a great outlook on the market and what's to come, and really what we can expect in the future. So just high probability setups there. Taking a look at crypto bubbles we see for the month. Pretty much for this month, everything is pulling back. You have even Floki at pulling back 37.4%, Cardano pulling back 21.4%. So definitely an opportunity with Cardano as well, and a ton of other projects. Ondo down 37%, Bitcoin, Ethereum double digit pullbacks as well. So definitely this shows that August was the month of accumulation, guys. Overall, you have Aave up 29%, which concerns me. If everything's pulling back, why is Aave up? You have Dog with Hat down as well, and just a ton of opportunity, guys, all across the board for people to take advantage of. And I think that's what we've been trying to really push here on the channel, is to let everyone know to use this as an opportunity to accumulate. Don't use this as an opportunity to sit on the sidelines, right? Even a lot of crypto projects are just sitting on the sidelines and they just wait versus continuing to build, right? So you want to almost have the opposite approach, both sides, guys. This is an opportunity to accumulate. Our stance is you have all of 2024 to accumulate. So exciting times here. But let's take a look here at some news articles here. We see 16 years ago, Satoshi Nakamoto registered the first Bitcoin website. Ever since Bitcoin.org has hosted his free code, a beacon of financial freedom to millions around the globe. Really just timing, guys. Like, we see the impact that Bitcoin has, and it's just the beginning, guys. It's just the beginning. Since the release of that white paper, which released October of 2008. Bitcoin was officially launched January 2009. Satoshi Nakamoto laid the groundwork for the blockchain-based payment system in a paper published in 2008. So just showing the historicals there. And to be honest with you, it's really just an opportunity to give everyone financial sovereignty, guys. That is the power of Bitcoin. That is the power of pretty much crypto, giving people that financial sovereignty and not having to go, over to the traditional banking system and have to ask for permission to use your money. Okay, this is giving all that authority back to you. And to be honest with you, once you understand, wrap your head around that, you understand the magnitude and the power of crypto. Your life should be changed forever. Your family's lives will be changed forever, certainly. So dive into some technicals, guys. We'll look here, and we do see the chart. Let's take a look at the monthly real quick, because you see we stay on the weekly time frame for the most part. We go to the monthly, we pretty much see the same thing. We just see a little pullback. We made a new high, and everything is signaling to pull back. And I think a healthy pullback could be around 47. Okay, that'll be a healthy pullback. Let's see how we close the month with this candle, but let's pay attention to this red trend line as well, this counter trend line, because that is a level of resistance as well. Okay, so the weekly is giving us pretty much a greater outlook, more immediate. If we go to the lower time frames, it's just so messy because of the volatility of the asset. But as we continue to just utilize technical analysis, utilize the charts, and just look at these candles to kind of get a high probability setup on where we want to go, we will continue to just make sure that our zones are correct, and we're seeing massive rejection either at support or resistance levels to ultimately have continued accurate results. Like, everyone asks us, how are we so accurate on our TA, guys? It's because our charts stay clean. Like, we don't all these banners and scanners and all that. We keep it pretty clean, you know, that's pretty much the way. So, like, I'll even move one just to make it a little more clean for us. But we keep our charts pretty clean. This is all we need, rejection levels, so we can see what, you know, what price is doing to have a high probability setup. So what we're going to be doing, though, if we look over in CoinMarketCap, we're actually going to be utilizing a couple videos to show you what projects we are accumulating during this accumulation phase. Okay, there are some discounted projects for sure right now, and we want to take advantage of that 1000%. So definitely take a look at that here. We have some home runs here that we want to take advantage of. We have H bar that's down to 5 cents. I think we're good on our bag on H bar though, but V chain, we're gonna, you know, start accumulating there. Let's look at what else we haven't accumulated. We already have a bag of Floki, as you guys know. I have a bag of Algorand as well. Ondo, I think this highlights what I was talking about last week when I spoke about Ondo. I did not agree with buying Ondo at the current price point. So I think it was a little high. It was almost $1, I think. Yep. So it was about 82 cents, it looks like. I just didn't agree with that price point. I think given the market conditions, we could get it at more of a discount. I do think under 50 cents is a possibility, so we will be accumulating Ondo under 50 cents. I do not necessarily believe that I don't feel comfortable accumulating Ondo over 50 cents in the market conditions right now. You know, that's just my 2 cents. I do think Ondo has potential, but it has to be at the right price point, guys. So that's huge. Has to be at the right price point. Flow fell off a rock. Definitely want to look into Flow and Quant's pulling back as well, guys. A ton of solid projects, like I said, that are pulling back that we are going to for sure be taking advantage of, especially pretty much while everyone's cashing out or everyone is, you know, pretty much on the sidelines. So we have Gala. Gala's at a penny, guys. You get 100,000 Gala for about $1,000. Might be a little over. Might be 1,080. We'll see. But you can get a lot of a Gala, which has promise. So like it's 95 on CoinMarketCap. So a ton of projects that have a ton of potential, and honestly, the higher you go, the lower the risk on CoinMarketCap, to be honest with you. A lot of these projects aren't going anywhere. You have Monero that's been around, OG, ICP's been around as well, and Polygon's been around. So you see, the higher you go, the more opportunity there is. Chainlink at $10 as well. So we will continue to look at this and continue to pretty much share our altcoins and what we're looking at, and you know which altcoins we're accumulating and why. So that's going to be a string of videos because there is opportunity here. You can just look at crypto bubbles and see all the red you see is opportunity. Okay, once you change your thinking, you realize all the red you're seeing is opportunity, and the risk to reward ratio right now is huge. Okay, huge risk to reward ratio, meaning everything, you know, you're investing in at a low price when everything's falling off a cliff, and essentially, you know, there's no guarantees, but essentially it's a lot of these projects, all they have to do is stay around. And that's what we saw last bull run, right? All the projects that did well, all they did was just stay around. Some of them didn't even build. They just were around and just, you know, active in the crypto bull run. Okay. So that's kind of how crypto works right now. I know this bull run is going to be different. I know with the institutional money in there, it's going to be different. And I think you're going to have tight stops and take your TP, because that's what these institutions are going to be doing. They're going to be taking their TP as soon as they feel like it, and you better know when to get out. And one way I'll show you guys how to know to exit, right? And we can take a look at Bitcoin real quick. One way to know to exit is, let me go back to when we did pull back. We pull back here. One thing to realize is, let me see, this is back in 2021. when we pulled back, started pulling back, the one way you could catch that is if it breaks a higher low point. So let's see right here, we're going up. It's a bull run. Oh my goodness, we're killing it. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Boom. Right here is when you start taking profit, because we broke a higher low point. That's a confirmation of change in directional bias, especially on the weekly time frames. Okay. So when we pull back here, you see these two green candles. When we pulled back a little bit, just people were like, oh, it's going to 100,000. If it already broke that higher low point, we're heading in a different direction temporarily. Okay. That is one way to know. And that's one way that we do it when we're taking profit. Those pullbacks are definitely indicators from a TA standpoint that you might want to be packing your bags. And that's what we started doing. We started selling. That's how we were able to catch it, because that higher low point was broken on the weekly time frame. And that's the same thing you can do, when we're looking here. We made a new high and we broke higher low point right here, and we're pulling back, which is fine. Same principles. Don't be afraid. Don't, listen to all these people. Oh, it's going, even with Cardano. I have a buddy with Cardano. He got in Cardano. It got in at like 3 cents. Or he actually got in with me. Got in at 3 cents, went to $3. He was listening to other people saying it's going to 5. It's going to 5. It's going to 5. And the pullback started on Bitcoin. So the altcoins were still booming, right? The pullback started on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's an indicator that everything else is going to pull back with it. And for us, we cashed out because it's like, look, 3 cents, $3, great return, great opportunity, great gains. Let's just pack our bags and see, what happens. And then, of course, the rest is history. Cardano ends up falling off a cliff like everything else, from $3 down to like, I think it pulled back to 20 cents, and the rest is history. So definitely have a plan. Definitely have an exit strategy, as they call it, because as you see here, went from $3 all the way down to its lowest point so far since then, 26 cents. Okay. You don't have to ride that wave. You could have taken profit all the way. You could have took profit at 250, right? So definitely a learning experience, and everyone learns everyone has a learning experience. You guys saw my video about the 250K loss. So, there's learning experiences all over the place, and it's really just to learn from other people's mistakes so you don't have to make them. So guys, hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.